Bitcoin's going to 20 million. That's all you need to know. End of show. Thanks for joining the Stack Show. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye, Bitcoin.
I'm not doing well, dude.
I mean, tell me. All right, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
My kids are home from school because of the snow day, and my teen son just walked in the office, ripped one, asked me to buy him a new set of golf irons, and left. Like I can't even breathe in here.
Crop dusting you. Damn. You're hating life right now.
I'm gonna fight through it.
Fight through it. Fight through it. How many days do you think they're going to be home? Because it looks pretty bad.
It's not bad at all. Roads are
Oh,
totally dry.
in Georgia. Yeah. Okay.
We got a few flurries and rain, lots of rain, and they thought it would freeze. And they called the kids' school off and a late start tomorrow.
Late
So,
start.
goodness. I mean, goodness, dude. Hey, we're rolling with it. It's fine. I know a lot of people are probably freezing, so hope
Well,
they're okay. Hope they're staying warm.
listen, nothing better than being in middle school or high school and getting a snow day.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
or like a late start. It's like, oh, wow, I can sleep in another hour. Yeah, that's always good. But I imagine you guys don't get many of those snow days, do you?
No, no, it's once in a blue moon. Tornadoes. We get inclement weather from tornadoes. So they'll look ahead and be like, hey, we're not going to have school tomorrow because potential tornadoes. But more importantly, so $20 million Bitcoin, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What do you think of the kid who stole $40 million worth of Bitcoin from the government? His dad was the company securing it, allegedly, and he is on Telegram bragging about it and then gets caught. Did you see this?
Is this verified though? Because I saw that he was bragging about it, but I hadn't seen any repercussions that came from it.
It looks like it's developing. Zach XBT or
Yeah.
whoever the crypto sleuth is uncovered it, and he's done a really good job. I mean, he's fantastic when it comes to investigations like this. And yeah, it looks like the son was bragging about it, and he stole crypto, which I guess is probably Bitcoin and some other things, from the U.S. Marshals.
I mean, it's pretty based. I
Pretty
mean,
based.
that's going to be a good movie.
Where do you think his dad kept the info so that his son could steal it?
I have no
I
idea,
mean,
but it says Zacks XBT alleges more than 40 million was siphoned from U.S. government-controlled seizure wallets. The suspected actor is alleged to be tied to CMDSS, a USMS contractor awarded a custody-related contract in October of 2024. It, is his dad, does his dad actually, he's complicit in this, or was he just
there's no way, dude. If
like,
you're a government contractor, you're fine. You're getting the slush fund money. Probably one of the best jobs if you're that type of person
yeah.
is to get on the government teat. And so yeah, the kid was probably in his dad's office and said, "Hey, what are these? Oh, those are just some USB sticks. Don't touch those." Uploads it, discovers the Bitcoin, etc., and sends it to his Cash App
Why would he start bragging about this?
because he's a teenager, dude, or he's a young kid.
Like your son walks in, rips one, asks for golf clubs. He's just like, I don't know. It's $40 million of Bitcoin. It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty badass. Look how cool I am.
It's pretty badass. Yeah, the frontal lobe hasn't been fully developed. It takes 25 years for
Yeah.
a man to understand consequences.
He'll have to
So,
use that in court.
yeah. I also saw this is from Bitcoin Archive. Gold reaches an all-time high,
Yeah.
$35 trillion market cap. Bitcoin gold parity, $1.7 million. Dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. Every day
Oof.
that we're not at parity with gold is a day that I wake up surprised.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago when it was, gold and Bitcoin, the
A couple
parity
hundred
level would be
thousand.
like, I was gonna say 800,000, but yeah, I mean,
I
it's
remember
been
it was a
climbing.
couple hundred to 500. I remember being in that range. And
We got some catching up to do.
we do. It's going to be fun when we do. I'm just like, when's it going to happen? what's like, come on,
Soon,
we're ready for it.
soon.
We're ready. We're locked
We're
and
ready.
loaded.
Yeah, the market's not. I mean, I don't think we can count on the institutional investors. The ETFs had massive outflows, 43,000 last week or something. But who cares? Who cares? We've got sovereign money. And the other thing is, I've seen more people talk about how difficult it is to sell their gold or silver, especially silver, and leak on price. The dealers, if you sell it, they'll only buy it in size, and they're offering 20 to 30% under spot in some cases.
Yeah.
Meaning you go in there hoping to get 5, 10 grand, and no, you're getting a fraction of that.
You're not going to get what it's actually worth. Yeah.
No, no, and it makes sense. They got to make money, and they're going to sell it to someone else. But I think that's the tough thing. You think you're rich on paper, even if you hold the physical.
Yeah, I mean, I we could talk about this till the cows come home in the ways that Bitcoin is superior to gold. It's a process to sell it. Not that you should ever sell your Bitcoin, but when it goes to 5 million, maybe I'll let go of a little bit. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
hard to sell, hard to transport, hard to secure. Like, I mean, they're
hard to transact, hard to
hard,
verify.
hard to verify. I mean, yeah, it's like there's so every property, except for its longevity, its time in the market, Bitcoin wins out.
So we just got to wait. We just got to sit back, relax, stack sats, live our lives,
Yeah,
be more dangerous, get
dude,
fit.
my coach wants me to join a legit camp, 5 days a week, and then in September I would have a fight. Like I would have a, and
Oh,
it's part of like a talent discovery thing with UFC. And so
oh,
they're going into like, local markets where there are UFC gyms where they're associated with, which is what I where I go. And then all the gyms like in the state here, all the fighting gyms, UFC and anyone else that wants to, I guess, go to UFC for this competition. Everyone does that, and then in September, it's basically like you get a matchup and you get a few fights. So
can you do the Anchorman thing where you all agree not to hit each other in the face because you've
yeah,
got work in the morning?
I know, right? Well, that's the thing. I'm already deaf in my left ear. Did you know that?
I didn't. Well,
No?
yeah, I do because when we were in Vegas,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
kept
yeah.
talking to you, and you're like, "I got nothing."
Because I had an injury, fractured my skull, lost most of the hearing in my left ear. It's pretty bad. I just got a test, and it's like the
It's
bottom one
nothing.
percentile. It's like that. So if I get rocked in my right ear, and just, God forbid, I go through another injury like that, and I lose hearing in my right ear, I'm pretty much screwed. So I don't
Yeah.
know, but it would be really fun. Like I would like to do that. All I've ever really done is just sparred, 50,
Uh-huh.
50% sparring, you get hit in the face, it kind of feels a little good because just like, oh, you kind of feel, oh, I got hit in the face and I took it. But
Okay.
100%
Sure.
getting kicked in the head is a lot different than
Yeah, you don't want your bell rung. You don't want to be seeing stars.
I asked
That,
him, I was like, he's like really encouraging me to do it. And I'm like, how many of these guys are going to be 37 years old? He was
you
like,
know what it is.
oh,
I hate to
not
tell
many.
you, he wants to bet against you.
Yeah, he
He's
was.
gonna pump you up and then
I went on
put money
Polymarket and then I saw there was already a market for
10
yeah,
10,000 on the other guy.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oscar Valdez versus Cold Hard Sets. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you'd be
Uh,
fine. I have no doubt that you could hold your own.
would be fun. It
But
would
yeah,
be.
you're in the prime, man. Prime of your life. You got the midlife crisis,
Yeah,
you know?
I'd be fighting these kids that are probably like anywhere from 18 to, 22 to 25 years old, 18 to 25. And then you
I
got
would
this
not
like,
want to fight a teenager.
yeah, and then
Just
you
the
got this
energy level.
37-year-old guy that's like, see if I still got
Yeah.
it.
Come here, kid. Yeah, exactly. What's that? Anyway, the old guy punching the bag.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It would be fun though. I mean, if even if I got my ass kicked, I think it would be a valuable experience just to go through a legitimate camp and to work up to a fight and to get my ass kicked and be like, all right, like you kind of earn some stripes that way. It's not, I mean, it's a lot different than what you do when you're sparring. So I don't know. It's a big commitment. We'll see. It does, and the thing is, like it does align with my goals of becoming more dangerous. So I
Can you
almost feel
bring
like
a
if I'm not
can you
doing
bring a
it,
weapon? Can you bring a weapon
yeah,
to the
I
fight?
should ask. Can I bring a steel chain and wrap it
Just
around
some
my?
brass knuckles. What about let's say you're 100% in, everybody is cheering for you, they're rooting for you, but you've already picked the opposite on Kalshi too, and you're going to take a dive in the first.
I'll throw it in a second. Give me the
You'd
money.
be,
Give
I
me the
mean,
money.
I feel like that could be a good, lucrative sort of way to make your way out of that.
That's a good idea.
That's not the right path though. I take it back.
It's a good idea. I'm not
It's
gonna.
just an idea. We're just spitballing here.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. But I think that's the point, right? Bitcoin's just doing the same thing in the 80s, in the 90s, lulling everybody to sleep. Focus on the things in your life that you can improve on, become more free, buy more Bitcoin, learn how to use it, learn how to custody it, play around with it, uh, learn how to get more of it in different ways, earn it, mine it,
I
mine
mean,
it.
earn it. Earn
Yeah.
it. That is a cool way to do it. I had a couple people. So I finally sold one of the hoodies that say Bitcoiner on the front of them. I haven't been able to sell any of them. They're cool. They're orange, navy, black,
Yeah.
gray, white. And somebody bought the Carolina blue one. And I thought,
Nice.
man, that is cool. Finally getting the Bitcoiner hoodies. What it tells me is there are at least some people that don't mind being publicly associated with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know, because we talk about the wrench attacks all the time or a lot, but um, you know, earn Bitcoin. And also, if it stays, let's just say it stays at 87 all year, there's no way that you couldn't get zero point 0.1 this year.
I know.
Eight
It'll be
grand,
big.
a little over 8 grand this year.
Hmm.
You know, we're only 1 month in. You got 11 months, less than $1,000 a month, less than 200 a week. I think that's pretty achievable if somebody picks up a side hustle just to stack Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah.
DoorDash driver.
There's no shame in any of that, in any of that kind of
I
work.
agree. There's no shame. You got to find a way to stack sats.
Yeah, find a way to, whatever it takes to stack sats and provide for your family, it's worth doing.
Yeah, I think if it stayed this at this level, I would be okay with that because it's mathematically going up.
Right.
It is scarce. It is at the nation state level now. It's permission for banks. Banks can hold it. You know, like the accounting rules changed, the FASB accounting rules. You don't have to count it as a loss. And there are companies, 160 companies that are buying it. So I mean, all the setup is there.
I mean,
We just don't have the FOMO.
I think we've got another few months, maybe 6 months before we start to rip.
I think
I,
it's going to rip
and
hard
and
once
and
it
then
does.
because Bitcoin, the Bitcoins and the Twitters or the cryptos, big beautiful Bitcoins, because they're so intertwined with the political scene now, there you can't get to midterms and expect to win if the economy's not looking strong, if the stock market's not ripping, if Bitcoin's not ripping. And so midterms are in November. So we pretty much have, I think, like maybe a few months, 3, 4 months before then, we start to rip a bit more. And, because I think it's politically advantageous for the Republican Party to be in a position to say, look, it's never been better.
Yeah, screw those guys. I'm
It,
not, you know,
it's a
I'm not,
simple-minded thesis,
I
but
agree. I don't disagree with you. I just don't think I'm voting this year.
in
I'm out.
midterms,
All of it. Done.
Really?
Both sides are rigged. Done. I'm out of it. I'm not putting my name on any ballot for any person. No.
I'm still gonna do it. I would still
Get
vote,
out.
even though I think
No.
JD Vance has got this whole teal
JD
PayPal
Vance.
mafia thing. I if Democrats go into office, like it's gonna get fucking bad. So
Accelerate.
no,
Everything gets bad. Bitcoin goes to the moon.
I
Now you can build
disagree.
your citadel.
You
Nope.
don't you only win by winning. You know, you don't win by losing.
No, that would not be, no, that
That's
would not be
that's
losing.
winning by
That would,
losing. You don't like lose
that would not be
elections
losing.
and all of a sudden you win because if Democrats get back in power, they're opening the borders and they're going to have
Yeah.
tens of millions of illegal immigrants coming in here again, and their elections are going to be rigged, and
And
America's not
we'll,
going to exist as we know it. This is like a
it's
pivotal
already that
point.
way. It's already that way. We already got 30 million illegals. We got 38, 39 trillion in debt. They just passed another 1.2 trillion in spending for like health and human services.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, like stuff that requires it should be shut down. Like
yeah,
we don't need RFK going out there telling us what to eat and what not to eat. You
mhm,
want to get fat, that's on you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is, no matter who you vote for, they're still going to spend the money. They're not, no one's going to go in there and say, let's spend less money.
Oh, I know.
So I say accelerate, bring the whole thing down so that we can start over. And then once we start
I
over,
don't want these
then we
illegal.
can
I don't
clear
want
the
any more
board.
illegals in this country. None.
Oh man,
Not one, not one more. And
good
that's the issue.
luck.
That's the
Good
issue.
luck. It ain't
Because
happening.
at least
It
the
ain't
border's
happening.
closed right now. The problem, the hard thing
They're all
is
they're
supporting
all in
them.
here. They're all in here with
No,
us. We can't get out.
we
They're
can't
locking
afford
it all
more.
down. You got digital ID, you got surveillance, you got, I mean, everybody, we're locked in a cage now with all these people from the third world.
It's fucking gross, dude. They need to get the fuck out.
They're not going to.
And
They're not going to.
if I was gonna, okay, like the only libertarian solution that I would go with here is if the federal government would issue the right for any U.S. citizen to go out there and, as a private citizen, make arrests of
Uh,
illegals and take them
yeah.
across the border. And it's like scalp hunting. All right, listen, I got 20 illegals. I got them all rounded up. I'm taking them back home, and I'm getting like 5,000 a head.
500 a head,
So
500 bucks a
whatever.
head. Instead of being a cowboy, you will be an immigrant wrangler.
That is the only like libertarian solution that I
I
would
don't see that as
accept.
I don't see that as libertarian because I think the libertarians would say everybody can do what they want. I think you need to have like it's like let's bring back the American cowboys and instead of
Yeah.
driving cattle from Texas to Oklahoma, we're driving immigrants from Oklahoma back to Mexico.
Yeah, libertarians don't have any solutions. They've got
No,
nothing.
I'm
All they do
yeah.
is virtue signal and try and get brownie points on X for being like, look how libertarian I am. I don't have any solutions, but just like screw the state, man? Like
I don't
it's
spend any time listening to those guys. I
bro,
don't have a political party at all. I'm not left or right. I'm nothing. I'm a single issue, well, two issues. I believe in life and I think Bitcoin. And those two things are the most important things to me.
I'm very far right wing at this point in my life.
I That's fine.
Just the way it
I'm
is.
not even on the spectrum.
I think we both might be on the spectrum, the
Different
ultimate
kind of
spectrum.
spectrum. Different kind of spectrum. I don't have the solution though. I mean, I'm still not going to vote, but there's no solution here. This whole thing is cooked.
Well, I mean, I certainly think that this is the end of an empire. Absolutely. I mean,
It's
unquestionably, like
it's funny.
we've been living through the fall of Rome for the last 20 years.
Yeah, 50 years since 1971.
Yeah, yeah, since we went with the gold standard. I was just watching the show Mad Men,
I've
and
heard of that.
I was like, wow, look at the way the world used to be.
Yeah.
Be nice to get that back. I don't think, I think it's a pipe dream to expect to ever have a world like that again, and that makes me
No.
kind of sad.
Yeah. I think the whole thing needs to be decimated and then restarted by people that actually hold sound money, that value truth, integrity. That's the Bitcoiners.
It's got to be a Christian nation, though. Nothing else will work. Christianity has to be the foundation of anything, or else we just go astray again.
Right,
That's
because
the anchor.
there's no moral anchor.
Exactly. It's like the sound money is actually not the anchor. The sound money is downstream of a Christian
Hmm.
foundation. So,
100%, because that's what gives the sound money power. It gives it a frame and a reason for existing. It's an extension of a much bigger ideology. But
yeah.
like I said, truth, integrity, honesty, just scales, all of that ladders up.
hmm hmm what do you say we stack little sats? My wife's calling
Yeah.
me, so I
Yeah,
gotta
this is
stack
supposed to be our
sats.
short stack.
There is a lot to talk about. I suppose we'll save. There will be. I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be a lot to discuss between now and the next recording on Thursday.
Oh, there's always, I mean, always.
All right, we buy a
All right.
little sats.
Buying
21.
21, using strike, 21 bucks, 21 cuck bucks. Authenticating, boom, making it rain.
Feels good, man.
That was 23,729 sats.
Feels good.
It does feel good, and take the power back.
That's right.
I think if everybody bought Bitcoin, we would be in a better world instantly. And that's why everyone's buying gold and silver. They don't know. They're chasing FOMO. They understand it. Nobody understands Bitcoin. But if you're going to try to sell gold or silver, it's a whole lot harder than if you're going to try to sell Bitcoin if you needed to. And if you sell, you're just getting back that fiat currency, which is devaluing. So like, what are we doing here?
Hmm
So I think we'll see a rotation.
I agree. I concur.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
buddy.
So we did have a request and I forgot to bring it up, but somebody in the comments wanted us to do Bitcoin or shit.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
see that comment?
yeah. Should we do that now or on Thursday?
Let's pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the website changed. It used to be bitcoinershit.com and now it's something else. It's .net. All right. If you just bought Bitcoin instead of a Kylie Jenner lip kit, which originally cost $125 on November 30th, 2015, you'd have $28,000 today, 0.33 Bitcoin.
Damn.
So,
Puts it into perspective. You think even it's just $100. I'm buying this thing. I'll never use all of it, or it's just gonna sit there. But the fact that man, that hundred something dollars turns into 28K. You know.
yeah, dude. That's uh that's rough. All right, let's do one more. If you bought Bitcoin instead of a hoverboard, you remember those things that you used to
Yeah.
stand on?
Yeah.
When those were originally released, it was 150 bucks in August 1st, 2014. If you had bought Bitcoin instead, you'd have $22,000.
Hmm.
0.25 Bitcoin on a hoverboard.
Hoverboards are fun though.
Sharper image. Oh, goodness. All right, last one. If you bought Bitcoin instead of a Philips Hue LED light bulb, originally released in 2012 for 200 bucks, you'd have 5.9 million today.
Oh, instead
You'd
of a
have
freaking light bulb.
you'd have 68 and a half Bitcoin.
Oh my gosh.
That
Oh,
one
that
hurts
one
the
hurts most
most.
of all. Oh man. A light bulb. That's a good one. That might be my favorite.
That's painful. The lesson is you should have bought Bitcoin back in 2015,
Who needs
2012.
lights? Who needs lights?
Oh man. This
We'll
will be
do it in the
fun.
dark. Okay.
Yeah, dude. 10 years from now, instead of buying an Apple, what was that thing the goggles thing they put on your head? The View, it was
Oh,
like 4 grand.
yeah. Mm.
10 years from now, that'll be like $40 million.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the story of a generation, a generation or a couple of generations of consumers that all they do is buy things. They just buy
Hmm.
this piece of trash, that piece of trash, and meanwhile you have the best money ever created that they could have bought instead, and they just keep buying the trash. It's this like consumer mentality. And once you anchor into Bitcoin, that changes. I'm doing a lot of crazy hand movements. Once you anchor into Bitcoin, you climb up out of the ditch and you save
Right.
yourself.
That's right. Hey, where's the live by? I mean, instead of debt, how about savings?
How about it? How about it?
How about it?
All right, brother. Well, you enjoy that rain day you guys have, and
Mm.
we'll see you on Thursday.
See ya.
Peace.